Ever wondered about the extinct animals that were absolute beasts in their time? In this video, we are going to talk about some of those, and we'll show you some animals that will surely blow you away. So make sure to keep watching until the end. Number 10. Diartpara shawcrossii. Diartpara was a basal neo-ichthyosaurian ichthyosaur measuring around 14 feet, 4.3 meters, in length. It lived in the shallow sea now in the northwest of Scotland. This amazing marine creature looks like the resulting baby of a crocodile and dolphin somehow successfully mated, making it definitely the coolest looking animal on today's list. It's also one that up until recently that scientists weren't really aware of. Its remains were first discovered in 1959, but scientists only announced this new ichthyosaur in 2015. It is called the Diartpara, which in Scottish Gaelic means marine lizard, and it swam in the then warm waters of Scotland around 170 million years ago. Number 9. Temnodontosaurus eurysphalis. Speaking of later ichthyosaurs, here is the Temnodontosaurus eurysphalis. The Temnodontosaurus eurysphalis is thought to have been a nectonic carnivore which lived in the early Jurassic period about 175 million years ago. It was way bigger than the previous entry, but at 30 feet long, it wasn't the largest one around. Still, it was a very formidable predator. It was a powerful swimmer with strong jaws, well equipped to chow down on other Jurassic animals. A species closely related to it possesses the larger size of any known animal, perfect for hunting in deep ocean waters. If it swims so fast, you would definitely pity the poor ocean-going creatures, minding their own business before one of these huge creatures rams into them with jaw length exceeding the 100 centimeters from below at a large speed. And it would just open those long toothy jaws and turn them into lunch. Number 8. Anomalocaris canadensis. Before killer whales and polar bears, before sharks and tyrannosaurs, the world's top predator was probably a bizarre creature called Anomalocaris canadensis. Anomalocaris has been misidentified several times, in part due to its makeup of a mixture of mineralized and unmineralized body parts. The mouth and frontal appendage was considerably harder and more easily fossilized than the delicate body. Built in the Cambrian period over 500 million years ago, when life was confined to the seas and animals took on bizarre shapes that haven't been seen since. Many scientists believe that this animal ruled this primordial world as a top predator at up to 3.5 feet length. It was the largest hunter of its time. It chased after its prey with undulating flaps on its side and a large fan-shaped tail. It grabbed them with large spiked arms and bit into them with a square-toothed line mouth, attracting them with large stalked eyes as well. The surface of the eyes are covered in tiny lenses, packed in a hexagonal grid. Each eye has at least 16,700 individual lenses, making this animal the proud owners of the most sophisticated compound eyes ever known. Number 7. Leopleurodon. Leopleurodon, meaning smooth-sided teeth, is a genus of large, carnivorous marine reptile belonging to the Plesiosauridae, a clade of short-necked plesiosaurs. It was an aquatic reptile predator with 4 paddle-like fins and an enormous pair of jaws that honestly kinda looked like a crocodile if he had flippers on. Leopleurodon could thrust itself through the water rate at considerable speed, and perhaps more important for hunting purposes. Then again, its speed is not its main hunting tool, but rather its nose. Their nostrils are forward-facing. Scientists think that this marine reptile had a well-developed sense of smell and could locate prey from a fair distance away instead. Number 6. Basilosaurus. Basilosaurus literally means king lizard and is a genus of large predatory prehistoric Archaeocene whale from the late Eocene, approximately from 41.3 to 33.9 million years ago. First described in 1834, it was the first Archaeocene and prehistoric whale known to science. Measuring about 49 to 66 feet, Basilosaurus is one of the largest known animals to exist between the KPG extinction event 66 million years ago. Not a lot is known about this mighty creature, mostly because its body parts weren't preserved long enough. We do know that the Basilosaurus was the largest meat eater of its time, and that it went extinct as the climate changed, but based on fossil evidence, scientists discovered that it was a ferocious and active hunter that would bite and spray on the head to incapacitate the prey. Number 5. The Helicoprion. Alright, Helicoprion is one strange ancient shark. Helicoprion is an extinct genus of shark-like Eugeniodon fish. Almost all fossil specimens are of spirally arranged clusters of the individual's teeth, called tooth whorls, which in life were embedded in the lower jaw. How and where the tooth attaches has been a source of puzzlement for paleopathologists ever since they realized exactly what it was. As with most extinct cartilaginous fish, The skeleton is mostly unknown. Fossils of Helicoprion are known from a 20 million year time span during the Permian period, from the Artinskian stage of the Ciceralian, early Permian, to the Rhodian stage of the Guadalupian, middle Permian. Yes, I know this creature is weird, but that actual tooth does have a good use. It's used mainly to keep the prey situated, while it saws it in half and then allows it to eat at its leisure. Number 4. The Dunkleosteus. Dunkleosteus is an extinct genus of large armored, jawed fishes that existed during the late Devonian period, about 358 to 382 million years ago. It consists of 10 species, of which the largest and most well-known species is D. terrelli, which grew up to 8.79 meters long and 4 tons, 4.4 short tons in weight. Dunkleosteus could quickly open and close its jaw, like modern-day suction feeders, and had a bite force of 6,000 newtons. The Dunkleosteus belongs to the Flackidermy family of armor-plated fishes. More precisely, it was an arthrodeal. One of the most advanced members of the placoderm fish, Dunk, was probably the largest family of the placoderms, and the largest animal up to that time, which could stay that way until the evolution of the dinosaurs. Want to know something more terrifying? Their mouths ironically lacked teeth. Instead, Dunkleosteus possessed 2 long bony blades that were extensions of its jaw and could slice through flesh and snap and crush bones. It always had a weapon at the ready. Number 3. The Megapiranha. Piranhas are already vicious creatures. They have the reputation of being aggressive and voracious eaters. For what they lack in size, they more than make up for by gang warfare. As they swarm any would-be prey in staggering numbers, then they take tiny bites until the prey comes to its eventual fate, allowing these animals to take down animals way bigger than them. Imagine what a piranha 10 times that average piranha size can do. The Megapiranha is an extinct Cerizalmidae cheracin fish from the late Miocene, 8 to 10 million years ago. The Megapiranha lived in South America between 10 and 6 million years ago. Pound for pound, their bite was stronger than even the Megalodon. Number 2. Nothosaurus. This creature is clearly a marine reptile, and a vicious one at that. Nothosaurus is an extinct genus of sauropterygian reptile from the Triassic period, approximately 240 to 210 million years ago, with fossils being distributed from North Africa and Europe to China. It is the best-known member of the Nothosaur order. They were fast swimmers. Even if it's not known to the general public, it is very important in the fossil record. They had a worldwide distribution during the Triassic period. Like I mentioned earlier, these marine reptiles do have a superficial similarity with seals. It has webbed back and front feet. What if we say we have 2 number 1s? Number 1. Livyatan novelae. Livyatan is an extinct genus of macroraptorial sperm whale containing 1 species, L. novelae. The genus name was inspired by the biblical sea monster Leviathan. Livyatan's total length has been estimated to be about 44 to 57 feet, similar to the modern sperm whale. The whale may have interacted with the large extinct shark Megalodon, Audotis megalodon, competing with it for a similar food source. Livyatan was an apex predator and probably had a profound impact on the structuring of Miocene marine communities. Using its large and deeply rooted teeth, it is likely to have hunted large prey near the surface, its diet probably consisting mainly of medium-sized baleen whales, ranging from 20 to 30 feet in length. It probably also preyed upon sharks, seals, dolphins, and other large marine vertebrates. Did Livyatan eat Megalodon? Well, we really don't know the answer to that. But on our list, now we have Megalodon. Megalodon, meaning big tooth, is an extinct species of mackerel shark that lived approximately 23 to 3.6 million years ago, NYA, during the early Miocene to the Pliocene. It was formerly thought to be a member of the family Lanidae and a close relative of the great white shark. One interpretation on how Megalodon appeared was that it was a robust-looking shark and may have had a similar build to the great white shark. The jaws may have been blunter and wider than the great white, and the fins would have also been similar in shape, though thicker due to its size. It may have had a pig-eyed appearance, in that it had small, deep-set eyes. Call it what you like. This are the top 10 beautiful, monstrous, and weird extinct marine animals on our list. We're glad that we might not run into one of these when on a beach vacation. Imagine the movies and their titles if they weren't extinct. I'll start. Killer Basilosaurus. Name more in the comment section below. Also, if you like this video, do like, comment, and share. Until next time, see y'all.